the dawn has touched the sky, I bring my voice to you. Before the world begins to turn, I lay my morning here. Every need I cannot name, you already see. Every door I cannot open waits on your decree. Let the heavens open wide, let your favor fall like rain. I receive your provision now, nothing shall be withheld again. You are faithful in the morning, you are faithful through the day. Before I asked, you knew my need, and you already made a way. The fields were dry, but you saw seeds that no one else could find. You counted every act of trust and held it close in mind. Now the morning calls me forward into what you planned. I rise and place my finances inside your open hand. Let the heavens open wide, let your favor fall like rain. I receive your provision now, nothing shall be withheld again. You are faithful in the morning, you are faithful through the day. Before I asked, you knew my need, and you already made a way. Jehovah Jireh, you have seen every valley I have crossed. You prepared a table for me before I counted what it cost. Your covenant is my inheritance, your morning is my open door. Let the heavens open wide, let your favor fall like rain. I receive your provision now, nothing shall be withheld again. You are faithful in the morning, you are faithful through the day. Before I asked, you knew my need, and you already made a way. You already made a way. You already made a way. I have stood before closed doors and trusted what I could not see. I have spoken into the mountain and believed it had to move for me. This morning I rise in faith. The same God who parts the sea is standing at the threshold now and turning every key. Heaven is not silent, heaven is not slow. What looks like a wall to me is a door about to open wide. Every closed door becomes a threshold. Every valley fills with rain. Every season of waiting becomes supernatural gain. You are opening what no man can shut. You are making rivers flow into the breakthrough I was promised. This is the morning I will go. The doors to favor swing wide open. The doors to blessing yield. What was locked in the natural is loosed by what you sealed. I walk into new territory. Your hand has gone ahead. Every financial door before me opens at your word instead. Heaven is not silent, heaven is not slow. What looks like a wall to me is a door about to open wide. Every closed door becomes a threshold. Every valley fills with rain. Every season of waiting becomes supernatural gain. You are opening what no man can shut. You are making rivers flow into the breakthrough I was promised. This is the morning I will go. You said ask and it is given, seek and I will find. Every open heaven over me was written and designed before this morning ever came. You held the key in place. Every closed door becomes a threshold. Every valley fills with rain. Every season of waiting becomes supernatural gain. You are opening what no man can This is the morning I will go. This is the morning. I see the fields of abundance stretching out before my feet. Every seed I planted trusting is becoming what I eat. The harvest does not come by striving. It comes because He said. The faithful God who feeds the sparrow makes sure His children are fed. Fields of abundance stretch before me, rivers of blessing run wide and deep. Every promise planted in this season is breaking through and mine to keep. I walk into the overflow of heaven. I gather what His covenant prepared. Fields of abundance stretch before me, and not one blessing will be spared. The morning light reveals the harvest that was hidden through the night. What I trusted to the faithful God is coming fully into sight. Abundance is not arrogance. It is the Father's desire. Every field of supernatural provision was set apart and set on fire. Fields of abundance stretch before me, rivers of blessing run wide and deep. Every promise planted in this season is breaking through and mine to keep. I walk into the overflow of heaven. I gather what His covenant prepared. Fields of abundance stretch before me, and not one blessing will be spared. I will not leave the harvest standing. I will not shrink back from the yield. Every overflow that heaven sends me belongs to me out in that field. Jehovah Jireh filled the storehouse long before I learned blessing run wide and deep. Every promise planted in this season is breaking through and mine to keep. I walk into the overflow of heaven. I gather what His covenant prepared. Fields of abundance stretch before me, and not one blessing will be spared. Not one blessing will be spared. Not one blessing, not one.
Something is shifting in the atmosphere over the ground where I stand. What was withheld is being released now by an invisible hand. I hear the sound of heaven moving over my finances today. Every supernatural door of blessing is swinging open without delay. This is not the time to be still. This is the moment to receive. Heaven has already started moving for everyone who will believe. Heaven is moving over my finances now. The breakthrough is already here. Every blessing held in the storehouse above is released and drawing near. I receive the overflow of heaven. I receive the favor of the King. Heaven is moving over my finances, and I receive everything. The same anointing that broke every yoke is active in this morning hour. What was impossible in the natural yields to supernatural power. I declare the doors of provision open. I declare the harvest fully ripe. Every financial miracle assigned to me is walking into the light. This is not the time to be still. This is the moment to receive. Heaven has already started moving for everyone who will believe. Heaven is moving over my finances now. The breakthrough is already here. Every blessing held in the storehouse above is released and drawing near. I receive the and I receive everything. Open gates of heaven, open wide today. Let the rivers of abundance find their unobstructed way. Every promise is a floodgate, and the floodgates open now. Heaven is moving over my finances now. The breakthrough is already here. Every blessing held in the storehouse above is released and drawing near. I receive the overflow of heaven. I receive the favor of the King. Heaven is moving over my finances, and I receive everything. I receive everything, everything you promised me.
Before the morning light arrived, your word was already there. Before I formed a single thought, your covenant filled the air. Ancient promises do not age, they do not fade or fall. The same God who spoke to David still answers when I call. His covenant stands before the sun rises. His faithfulness outlasts the night. Every promise spoken over my finances is moving toward the light. I will not waver in this morning hour. I will not doubt what I have heard. His covenant stands forever. I am standing on His word. What He promised to the fathers, He is faithful to complete. Every financial miracle I need already has a receipt. He does not forget the trusting heart. He does not misplace the seed. The ancient paths still carry blessing for everyone who heeds. His covenant stands before the sun rises. His faithfulness outlasts the night. Every promise spoken over my finances is moving toward the light. I will not waver in this morning hour. I will not doubt what I have heard. His covenant stands forever. I am standing on His word. This is not the season to be silent. This is not is my portion. Every morning I begin. His covenant stands before the sun rises. His faithfulness outlasts the night. Every promise spoken over my finances is moving toward the light. I will not waver in this morning hour. I will not doubt what I have heard. His covenant stands forever. I am standing on His word. I am standing on His word. Standing on His word.
I have walked through seasons of waiting and watched the promise hold its ground. I have stood when nothing was moving and trusted in the faithfulness I found. This is not a desperate declaration. This is settled, this is sure. The God who kept me through the waiting is the God I still adore. I have decided to trust His faithful hand, not because the answer is in sight, but because He has never once abandoned what He promised in the night. Every financial miracle I carry is secured in His design. I have decided to trust His faithful hand, and everything I need is mine. Ancient paths still carry travelers who dare to take God at His word. They receive the supernatural harvest of every promise they had heard. I stand upon the same foundation, the covenant that does not bend. Jehovah Jireh was their provider, and He is mine until the end. I have decided to trust His faithful hand, not because the answer is in sight, but because He has never won.
what He promised in the night. Every financial miracle I carry is secured in His design. I have decided to trust His faithful hand, and everything I need is mine. There is a peace that comes with choosing to believe before you see. Every morning that I bring this offering of trust, He moves for me. Not because I earned His favor, but because His word is true. I have decided to trust His faithful hand, not because the answer is in sight, but because He has never once abandoned what He promised in the night. Every financial miracle I carry is secured in His design. I have decided to trust His faithful hand, and everything I need is mine. Everything I need is mine. His faithful hand holds mine. Everything is mine.
Before the phone, before the news, before the weight of the day arrives, I bring myself into your presence, where every promise comes alive. This is the altar of the morning. This is where the breakthrough starts. I rise before the world can reach me, and I give you all my heart. I rise in your presence before all else, before the noise, before the need. I place my mourning and my finances at the feet of the one who freed. Every day that starts in your presence moves beneath an open heaven. I rise before the world defines me, and you set my course by 7. The kings of old who sought you early found the favor that they sought. What was planned against their harvest came to nothing, came to naught. I follow on the ancient pathways where your servants rose and prayed. Every supernatural blessing was prepared for those who stayed. I rise in your presence before all else, rise before the world defines me, and you set my course by 7. This morning hour is not wasted. It is the hinge on which the day will turn. Every seed of trust I plant here is the first thing I will learn. Not by effort, but by covenant. Not by striving, but by grace. Arise in your presence before all else, before the noise, before the need. I place my morning and my finances at the feet of the one who freed. Every day that starts in your presence moves beneath an open heaven. I rise before the world defines me, and you set my course by 7. You set my course. You set my course today.
Before the prayer had left my lips, you saw what I would need. Before I planted anything, you had prepared the seed. The ancient name I speak today still carries all its weight. Jehovah Jireh on the mountain, already at the gate. You provide before I ask. You supply before I seek. Every promise in your covenant is spoken over me. I shall not want for anything. The shepherd leads me well into fields of abundance now, where only heaven dwells. Finances are in your hands, the hands that form the earth. You assign the harvest season and you determine worth. What the world calls shortage, you call opportunity. Jehovah Jireh opens storehouses that only faith can see. You provide before I ask. You supply before I seek. Every promise in your covenant is spoken over me. I shall not want for anything. The shepherd leads me well into fields of abundance now, where only heaven dwells. This is the morning I receive what covenant has secured. Every financial miracle is rooted in
shepherd lacks nothing, and neither shall I. You provide before I ask, you supply before I seek. Every promise in your covenant is spoken over me. I shall not want for anything. The shepherd leads me well into fields of abundance now, where only heaven dwells. The shepherd leads me well. The shepherd leads me well.
The seed I planted in the dry ground has found the river's edge. What I trusted to the faithful God has grown beyond the hedge. The harvest coming toward me now is more than I can hold. Rivers of blessing overflow. Where I was once told no. Rivers of blessing cannot be contained. Abundance is my portion and my name. Every field I walked in faith is flooding now with heaven's rain. God of overflow, you fill my life beyond what I could ask or frame. Rivers of blessing cannot be contained. The storehouses of heaven open at the sound of morning praise. What I spoke in trust at sunrise moves the hand of God always. Abundance is not distant, it is flowing here today into every area of my finances, making rivers where there was no way. Rivers of blessing cannot be contained. Abundance is my portion and my name. Every field I walked in faith is flooding now with heaven's rain. God of overflow, you fill my life beyond what I could ask or frame. Rivers of blessing cannot be contained. I will not shrink back from receiving what the covenant declares. Every overflow that heaven sends is already mine to bear. The Lord has prepared a table, and the rivers reach its edge. Rivers of blessing
cannot be contained. Abundance is my portion and my name. Every field I walked in faith is flooding now with heaven's rain. God of overflow, you fill my life beyond what I could ask or pray. Rivers of blessing cannot be contained. Rivers flowing cannot be contained.
Elroy, the God who sees me, has never looked away. He counted every morning I showed up to pray. He saw the field before the seed. He saw the rain before the cloud. He saw the financial miracle before I spoke it aloud. The God who sees has already provided what my eyes have not yet found. Every blessing heaven has decided is already holy ground. I receive what He has given. I step into what He planned. The God who sees has already provided, and it's coming through His hand. Hagar in the wilderness found water that was there. God did not create it in the moment. It was waiting in the air. My provision is already present in the field I cannot see. The God who sees has gone before me and prepared the place for me. The God who sees has already provided what my eyes have not yet found. Every blessing heaven has decided is already holy ground. I receive what He has given. I step into what He planned. The God who sees has already provided, and it's coming have not yet found. Every blessing heaven has decided is already holy ground. I receive what He has given. I step into what He planned. The God who sees has already provided, and it's coming through His hand. It's coming through His hand. Already in His hand. I open up my hands and let go of my striving. The weight of my agenda falls to the floor. I stand before the God whose supply has no ending, with nothing in my grip and nothing more. This is the posture where provision finds me. Open hands beneath an open heaven's door. Open hands, open heaven. This is where abundance comes to rest. Open hands, open heaven. God pours out His best into the space where I have stopped demanding and controlling, and let His covenant fill every place. Open hands, and heaven opens. The miracle I need was never mine to manage. The breakthrough was never mine to force or find. He placed it in the path. He walked before me and lit the way He chose before the start of time. I trust the God who sees the full provision and brings it to the one who's left the striving behind. Open hands, open heaven. This is where abundance comes to rest. Open hands, open heaven. God pours out His best into the space where I have stopped demanding and controlling, and let His covenant fill every place. Open hands, and heaven opens. Not by effort, not by striving, not open heaven. This is where abundance comes to rest. Open hands, open heaven. God pours out His best into the space where I have stopped demanding and controlling, and let His covenant fill every place. Open hands, and heaven opens. Open hands, His abundance fills the room. Fields of gold stretch far and wide, where seeds of faith were laid before. The harvest comes, it won't hide, abundance knocking at my door. Every promise planted deep is rising now in golden light. What faithful hands, so faithful hands reap. Provision blooming into sight. Rivers of blessing overflow. The harvest rises full and free. Abundance moves where faith will go. God's supply is here for me. The rain has fallen on the ground. The roots have grown in quiet trust. Now blessing gathers all around. Lord's provision, faithful, just. No harvest comes by human hand. It's covenant that brings the yield. The promises of God still stand across the fields, across the field. Rivers of blessing overflow. The harvest rises full and free. Abundance moves where faith will go. God's supply is here for me. Golden fields beneath the sky. Every seed becomes a gain. His faithful word will not deny. The harvest comes like gentle rain. Rivers of blessing overflow. The harvest rises full and free. Abundance moves where faith will go. God's supply is here for me. The fields are golden, the harvest is mine. Abundance rises in perfect time. could not see, and watered every root with faithful rain. The harvest that is coming back to me was never lost, it only grew in grain. Jehovah Jireh, you were tending still the fields I left with you upon the hill. I receive the harvest you have planted, every promise rising from the ground, nothing given to your hand is wasted. Every seed in faith is always found. Open heavens pouring down today. God provides in His abundant way. I receive the harvest you have planted, and I trust what your hands bring. The fields of God are never left untended. His eye is on the sparrow and the seed. Every covenant He made is not yet ended, and His supply is greater than my need. I shall not want, for He has gone before, and every harvest waits behind His door. I receive the harvest you have planted, every promise rising from the ground, nothing given to your hand is wasted. Every seed in faith is always found. Open heavens pouring down today. God provides in His abundant way. I receive the harvest you have planted, and I trust what your hands bring. Not by waiting anxiously or searching hard, every blessing grows within your faithful yard. You are the gardener, and you are the rain. What you plant in faith, you bring back again. I receive the harvest you have planted, every promise rising from the ground, nothing given to your hand is wasted. Every seed in faith is always found. Open heavens pouring down today. God provides in His abundant way. are doors that no hand opens, no amount of striving earns. Heaven moves on words once spoken by a God whose promise holds its terms. David walked through doors of favor, every gate that bore his name, not because of his own labor, but because the covenant came. Heaven opens every door before me by the favor of the Lord alone. Every gate that once stood closed before me swings wide open at the Father's throne. I do not climb by my own reaching, I do not knock by my own strength. Heaven answers heaven's teaching, and the door swings open at full length. I have prayed beside a wall before that looked like it would never move, and then I watched the Lord restore the path I never had to prove. What He opens, no one closes. What He sets before you stands. Every morning brings new notices, written by His faithful hands. Heaven opens every door before me by the favor of the Lord alone. Every gate that once stood closed before me swings wide open at the Father's throne. I do not climb by my own reaching, I do not knock by my own strength. Heaven answers heaven's teaching, and the door swings open at full length. Favor is not something earned, it is given by His grace. Every open door confirmed by the covenant in place. He prepares the door, He holds the space. Heaven opens every door before me by the favor of the Lord alone. Every gate that once stood closed before me swings wide open at the Father's throne. I do not climb by my own reaching, I do not knock by my own strength. Heaven answers heaven's teaching, and the door swings open at full length. The door is open. Heaven opened it. The door is open.
Before David saw the morning, he had already won. The miracle was moving while the night was still long. Jehovah Jireh ordered what would come before the sun. and sealed it with the covenant before the final song. The provision was appointed, the harvest was defined, before the psalmist opened up his eyes. The miracle was moving before the morning. The blessing was already on its way. God had set the table in the darkness before the first light of the coming day. The miracle was moving before the morning, and what he promised David stands today. I will not measure God's provision by what I can see. The harvest is not limited to what my hands can hold. He moves in realms beyond where earthly eyes can be, and writes the story of abundance before it is told. The river is already rising toward my door. The God of David always has and will provide still more. The miracle was moving before the morning. The blessing was already on its way. God had set the table in the darkness before the first light of the coming day. The miracle was moving before the morning, and what he promised David stands today. What looks like waiting to my eyes is God arranging the supply. He is working in the unseen places, bringing every promise nigh. The miracle was moving before the morning. The blessing was already on its way. God had set the table in the darkness before the first light of the coming day. The miracle was moving before the morning, and what he promised David stands today. He was moving even in the dark. He was providing before the dawn.
Before the mountains found their place, before the rivers learned to flow, you spoke a word of covenant grace. The time itself could never undo. Jehovah Jehovah Jireh, faithful and true. Every promise you have spoken still stands. My life is held within your hands. The promise you spoke is still standing, still standing over everything I face. The covenant is ancient and unbroken, and I am living in that grace. The promise you spoke is still standing, and I will trust it with my whole life. Every morning I return to what you said and find you faithful every time. The shepherd leads to fields of green, to rivers running deep and wide. I shall not want for anything when I am walking by your side. Your goodness follows all my days. Your table has been set and it is full. Your abundance is my portion and my call. The promise you spoke is still standing, still standing over everything I face. The covenant is ancient and unbroken, and I am living in that grace. The promise you spoke is still standing, and I will trust it with my whole life. Every morning I return to what you said and find you faithful every time. What you have written will not fade. What you have promised will not fall. The ancient paths you marked for me are leading into more than I can call. Your word is yes, and it is sure. The promise you spoke is still standing, still standing over everything I face. The covenant is ancient and unbroken, and I am living in that grace. The promise you spoke is still standing, and I will trust it with my whole life. Every morning I return to what you said and find you faithful every time. Still standing, still standing, faithful every time. Though my eyes have searched for bread, His covenant runs deeper than the worry in my head. Jehovah Jireh sees us, every mouth that bears His name. The God who fed the sparrow will provide for us the same. He provides, He provides over every open field and every turning tide. He provides, He provides for the family that trusts Him. He has never stepped aside. He provides. Like rain that finds the dry ground after long and patient days, His supply arrives in season, not by chance but by His grace. I will set my table ready, I will lift my eyes and wait for the God of ancient promise. Never arrives too late. He provides, He provides over every open field and every turning tide. He provides, He provides for the family that trusts Him. He has never stepped aside. He provides. Every seed I planted in faith, He has been tending through every season. Every prayer I brought to His gate, He has been answering beyond my reason. He provides, He provides over every open field and every turning tide. He provides, He provides for the family that trusts Him. He has never stepped aside. He